Hi folks, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel. My name is Jana Adams and I am half of the Happy Hour Haulers. And today I have a thrift haul. Most of this was purchased online, and if there is a seller that that I need to call out, I will definitely do that. A lot of these items will be listed for sale. The price of the item will be listed on the screen. If you're interested in any of these items, you can email me at happyhourhaulers@gmail.com, and we will need your mailing address if you have not ordered from us recently, as well as your PayPal user ID so that we can invoice you. I will take the address and plug it into Pirate Ship along with the package dimensions and weight. And what Pirate Ship charges me, I will add to the price of the invoice and invoice you once it's all ready to go. So if you have any questions or you want any additional pictures of any of these items, just email me. I'd be more than happy to do that for you. And we're just going to dive right in. So the first couple of items, I have a bunch of random bags. So let's see what we've got. The first one is a Coach piece. It does have quite a bit of wear to it. So I think that this would be a good one to, I mean, some of it may clean up. There's this white spot down here. It feels like it's, It feels like it's something that's on the surface. So I think that that will come off. But it does have some corner rubbing. This to me is the perfect everyday wallet. It's a nice large size silver tone hardware. The emblem looks good on the front. It's a great everyday wallet because since it already has some flaws, you're not going to be afraid to carry it. I love pristine pieces, but I also don't mind things that do have flaws because then I can carry it and I can be kind of hard on stuff. So I can carry it and not be so concerned that I'm going to mess something up. So this to me is the perfect everyday type of wallet. So there is some coin residue in there. And so that is piece number one. And it's a pebbled leather. It almost has a little bit of a Saffiano finish to it, where it's got a light gloss to it, but it is a pebbled leather there, you can see. So I'll have a really good price on this one on the screen because it is not perfect. The next item we have, this is from Queen of Jewels on Whatnot. We absolutely love her, Danielle, and this piece is pristine. I did pay up for this because it is a vintage piece, and as you can see, it is in near flawless condition. My corners, the little tassel, the hang tag, my Coach emblem there. So I will offer it for sale. We wanted to support her, and we really enjoy her her auctions. But again, it was not necessarily a cheap piece, so just kind of keep that in mind. I promise that I'm not inflating it from what I paid. Okay. And it is very clean inside. I'm not doing the best job showing this, but it is clean. So that is my second piece, a beautiful wristlet, vintage Coach wristlet. All right, next up. This was a Poshmark purchase and another vintage piece. This is a vintage Coach wallet. And it is a bifold. It does have this spot. I've got my thank you card. The only major flaw, it does show, like, it feels slightly worn, not crazy, but, you know, a little worn. But the biggest flaw is right here, and my thoughts were that I was going to take some leather cement and see how it's kind of, let's see if I can show this right. See how it's kind of curled? I'm gonna take some leather cement, and then I'll take like a microfiber cloth or a towel, and then like a really strong clip so that it kind of holds it in place so that it can, oh, well, shoot, no, I can't do that because the whole plastic piece is missing from this. So that's just, there's nothing to leather cement down because that's where it would slide in. So that's just, you know, I can try to condition it and lay something heavy on it to kind of train it back, but that just kind of is what it is. It's really kind of, you know, how much that would bother you. To me, it's not a big issue, but for some people it might, you know, it might be a little more wear than what they would like. So that's my next piece. And this one was from my buddy KV Bag Chick on Whatnot, another seller that we love and that has been a dear friend of ours for a while. And she was sending me some other items and sent me some dust bags. So I have a Kate Spade dust bag. And then look at this nice big Coach dust bag. And this is a more of a vintage dust bag. It's not the really old brown ones, but it is definitely an older one. So love that. This one will not be for sale because this would fit some of Bryn's items. We will offer this one for sale, the Kate Spade, if anyone needs one. Next up, we have a Victoria's Secret. This is like a croc embossed on this, and it's a faux leather with silver and a white. It's all, yeah, cream. No, it's white. Silver tone hardware. And it does have, uh-oh, hold on. I'm stuck on something or I have an issue. One of the two. Okay, it's sticky right there. It does go, and it does go back, no problem, but then it sticks again. So I can try to work on that. It's still, you know, you can get into it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to fix this. But we will put a really good price on the screen for this piece. And it's got the little tassel. Wristlet strap is removable. Inside, love Victoria. And let's see. It is clean. Ugh, I gotta figure out this light. When I'm solo, I don't have Bryn to say, how does that look? So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's good for me to kind of figure it out. And after a couple of years on YouTube, learn how to do these videos by myself. Okay, next item. This one's pretty cool. I was pretty excited about this one. Let me get off. The sticker had the auction number that we had won. This was from Akita, our buddy Akita, and it is a fanny pack, bum bag, waist pouch, whatever you want to call it. It could be a belt bag because you can take this strap off and you can feed it through your belt. And this is a brand called MARLOW. And it's just suede lined, raw suede lined leather on the outside. This is what it looks like. It's in very good condition. And then the MARLOW branding is right there. And when they were showing this, I comped it really quick. And the comps were really strong. So I picked it up. I think that I did pay up a little bit for it. Yeah, that piece was $54. And then shipping on top of that. But I absolutely loved it. I thought it was such a cool piece. And then we have shoes. I have Birkstenstock. And these look like they are regular width, size 41. Let me show you that. Size 41 regular width. With Birkenstocks, if the insole is solid, then it means that it's narrow. If it's an open footbed, like right there, it's a regular width. What I have been told is that the narrow width is like a regular, and the regular width is like a wide. And so these we will offer for sale. They are in very good condition. There's my soles. Just a tidge of, you know, Birkenstock sometimes curve, and they have just, I mean, just the very slightest bit of that. But honestly, that's the most wear that I see. And with Birkenstock, the suede, the genuine suede, which these are genuine suede, to me are the most comfortable. Something about their suede is just, it like forms to your foot more so than their leather and their Birkofloor, which are, Birkofloor is their vegan proprietary line. Then these I got for me. These are the Ava, which are the rubber Birkenstock Arizona, and they are a size 42 regular width. Again, I will offer them for sale if anyone is interested, but I did buy these for me. I'm going to try to be really good with not showing things that we buy for ourselves unless it's an absolutely, we have to keep it. I'll try to offer to our subscribers and friends first. Okay, these are a women's size 9. They are the Rothy sneaker. And I love this style. This style, to me, does better than the Rothy's ballet flats. I think that people love the machine washable nature of these. And here is their information. It says men's size 7.5, women's size 9. And with Rothy's, you want to make sure that they are made in China and that it is a paper tag. And I'm looking, yep, there's, hold on. I'm looking, this is slightly newer, so I want to make sure that I see the made in China. And I'm blind and this print is small. Yep. It's right the second line. Let me come in really close and see if we can zoom in on that. Made in China. Hopefully you can see. I took my glasses off. So we are good. The bottoms look really good. Very good. Rothy's are machine washable. These need a little bit of probably just a run through the washing machine, and then the soles cleaned a little bit. People swear by Magic Eraser. To me, Magic Eraser it's so messy. The Magic Eraser just crumbles for me. But what I have found is that I like rubbing alcohol. So I'm really careful, especially if there's leather. Don't get rubbing alcohol on leather. But these are just a canvas, so I'm not worried about harming the leather. And I just take either a Q-tip or a cotton swab, and I'll rub just on the rubber part, the rubbing alcohol, like cotton swab soaked in the rubbing alcohol. And then if I've got a place that I need to be really careful, I'll use a Q-tip on that spot. And they clean up great. And so, yeah, those are really good pieces, which I am excited about. And let's do one more box. And these are a few Coach pieces. The first one is I believe that this small signature C, so it is a vintage piece. It is made in China. My guess is probably 2002, 2003. We love this print. I'm not a huge Coach canvas gal, but we love the small signature C, which is one of the first signature C prints that they came out with. Hardware looks good, silver tone, top zip closure. It does have the hang tag. And then inside is clean. I've got a dust bunny in there, but clean. And then my Made in China tag. And so this one we will offer for sale. Next is a vintage Coach hobo bag. Style number on this one is 9823. I'll put on the screen the name of this bag. There is, I think that a lot of that would come out with conditioner. It does look like it's just some surface scratches, but the front of the bag, side, back of the bag, corners, again, just a little bit of overall conditioning needed. Not bad though. Inside is clean. It's one of those that I can pull out the lining. At least it looks clean to me. Let's see. I would say clean. And then my creed is right there. So it's D1D, so it's 2001. D plant, which is USA. And then what did I say? 9823. 9823. And then it's got an adjustable shoulder strap, but it is a short shoulder strap with 3 adjustments. Right now it's set on the highest. And yay, it has its hang tag. And then it does have the zipper pull, which has a little bit of scratches, but overall I would say that that zipper pull is in really good condition. So zipped up, it looks like this. And I love that it has a nice wide bottom so it can hold quite a bit even though it looks deceptively fairly small. And then my last bag is a nylon and with leather trim. We have a few pieces from this line. Let me stuff it. First off, let me tell you the creed and I'll show it to you. It's C057707, so it's made in China. And it's made in 2000. Inside is lined and it is very clean. Let's see if I can show it like that. Ugh, I gotta do something, guys. But it is a, hold on just a second. This is kind of a larger tote, so I don't know if I have enough paper here to stuff it. But it's like this. Again, nylon, so it just needs to kind of be worn a couple of times and all that'll kind of fall out, all of the wrinkles. It does have your Coach branding there. Your corners are very good. We'll do a spin. Little bit right there. And then there looks good. Bottom, some scrapes and scuffs, those aren't gonna come out. Let me look at that one spot. I don't know. I don't know if that'll come out or not with leather conditioner. I can't tell. It's red, but sometimes if that's ink, if it looks like ink when I start conditioning it, the best thing to do is to just leave it alone. When you try to start messing with ink, you can actually make it worse. You can get color loss. You can get, the ink can bloom, which just means that it spreads. You know how you've got an ink blot, and if you get some water on the ink blot, it'll go from this size to like this size. That can happen with leather because leather is porous. So when people tell you, oh, ink is so easy, all you have to do is use alcohol, or all you have to do is this trick or that trick, don't listen to them. With leather, leather is porous, and again, ink can bloom. You can strip away the color from the actual bag. So you'll have something like this and you start rubbing alcohol on it, and you'll actually strip away the color. And so this whole area will be like a lighter tan color, and it's so obvious. And the ink will still be there. So you'll see an ink mark. You'll see where you tried to remove something, which was obviously the ink mark. With vintage Coach, to me, with all Coach, when people say, what do I do about ink? You learn to love it. You learn to accept it. You learn to love it and just say, you know, it's part of the bag's history. To me, women back in when these bags were made in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, we all carried pens. We didn't have smartphones. So we had notepads and pens in our purse all of the time. Heck, I still carry a pen and an agenda with me in my bag because I'm old school. I like to take handwritten notes. I like to look at a sheet of paper. I like to easily be able to add things to my notes and not have to shuffle around in my phone for it. So I'm still guilty of carrying a pen. I'm really careful with my pen, and I do have a pen case. But back then, I think that everyone just that's what they did. So anyway, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming back. If you like our video and you want to see more content from us and a lot more Vintage Coach, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to be notified when we post videos. But even if you don't hit the bell, if you can at least hit the subscribe, we definitely would appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching, guys. And I think that's it. Love, HHH.